Let's see. Yes, it is.
Interesting. All right, we'll
Yes,
move
it is.
on and
Let's
maybe
see
we
what
can get it
happens.
working.
Let's see what happens in a minute or two.
Yep.
1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. That is the number to call to get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. Call now with your there we are. Call now with your immigration questions. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. I am live on YouTube at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. I am live on Facebook at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. I am live on Facebook at the Brad Bernstein profile. I am live, hopefully. Can you make sure that they're sharing onto David Squeeze Annakie's page?
They should be sharing amongst themselves, too.
Yes. Are you sharing amongst yourselves?
We are sharing onto yours.
Are you sharing?
Sharing and caring.
Sharing and caring. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Unfortunately, some bad times over this weekend. I touched on it. I more than touched on it. I talked about it for about 5 or 10 minutes this morning on the 9 o'clock show about the events that are going around in Charlottesville. The alt-right, white nationalist, Ku Klux Klan, neo-Nazi, I don't know, I guess they're a combination of the four, or they're all, or that's basically synonyms of one another.
Yeah, they're all kind of
different groups
in their hatred.
Right. So the neo-Nazis, the Ku Klux Klan, the white nationalists, and the alt-right, all four different groups kind of got together on Friday for, I guess, their hate party. And they were met by protesters who said there's no part in America that wants you. And unfortunately, violent clashes broke out between the groups of basically regular Americans, or certainly Americans certainly in the mainstream, who say that this is not appropriate speech or appropriate behavior anywhere, not only in America but anywhere. The governor ended up having to declare a state of emergency. A Dodge Challenger by one of the neo-Nazis ran over the protesters. One protester died. The protester happened to have been white, but it really didn't matter. The driver kept slamming into reverse and forward to try to kill as many people as possible.
Oh, my God.
And they finally caught the man. His name is James Alex Fields, Jr. He's from Ohio. And not only is he facing charges of second-degree murder, Jeff Sessions, the Attorney General, just came out and said that he is also going to face possible charges of domestic terrorism.
As he should.
Correct. Now, what I said this morning is that, in my lifetime, back in my lifetime started in 1968. That was well into the civil rights movement already. I was born actually the same year that Martin Luther King was assassinated. In my lifetime, this has not been acceptable in the United States of America. These groups have not been acceptable by politicians, by your average American. It has not been acceptable to say these things in an organized manner or in an organized group. It's why the Ku Klux Klan wore sheets over their head. And now they don't need to wear sheets over their head. It has not been acceptable speech. Hate speech people who don't like each other because of their race or their gender or their religion. There have been individuals, obviously, because you can't stop prejudice completely. But certainly, never in my lifetime has there ever been a situation where groups of people have been able to come together in an organized manner and to espouse hate and hatred and racial dominance, religious dominance. Never has this been allowed. And Donald Trump, who had the opportunity to come out forcefully, did not. He said he condemned, I'm going to read his quote, "We condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence on many sides." He never disavowed, condemned the white supremacists, the neo-Nazis, the Ku Klux Klan, and he has never referred to them as terrorists until his attorney general, who he actually wants to fire, said so today.
Yeah, I thought that was actually the most ridiculous part. It wasn't what he said, it's actually what he chose to omit.
Omit, exactly. You know, Ivanka Trump, who happens to be Jewish, and, you know, the people who were marching that Donald Trump did not condemn, they'd like to kill her. She came out and said there's no place for racism. I mean, his children said it, but not him. And he has a economic board. One of the people on his economic board is a guy by the name of Kenneth Frazier. He's the CEO. He runs Merck Pharmaceuticals, which is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the entire world. He happens to be an African American. And so he has risen as an African American to the highest levels of corporate America. He has sent a statement saying, "As CEO of Merck and as a matter of personal conscience, I feel a responsibility to take a stand against intolerance and extremism." And since Donald Trump has not, he has resigned from Donald Trump's economic board. And Donald Trump's response to Ken Frazier has been that now that Ken Frazier of Merck Pharmaceuticals has resigned, maybe he can lower rip-off drug prices. I love how Donald Trump likes, it has nothing to do with, maybe drug prices are too expensive and maybe Merck is ripping people off. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is that's not the response.
Standard deflection, standard
Yes.
Trump deflection.
Yeah, yeah. So, sad day. And what makes me sad mostly is that, you know, as I said, this has never happened in my lifetime, you know, where it's been accepted by a president or somebody in power or accepted by a part of America, this type of intolerance, this type of speech, this type of conversation. It's always been not accepted. It may have been there, but it was always not accepted. We don't accept this stuff. And for some reason, at least the President of the United States, by his lack of condemnation and his statement of moral equivalency of people who are saying they are racially and religiously dominant over another race and religion, and somebody who comes out and says, hey, that's not right to say, somehow there's a moral equivalency there.
You know, I kind of feel like, you know that quote that's like, the night is darkest before the dawn? I feel like it's just like that, to where at this point now, it's 2017 and we have huge swaths of people who are literally marching through the streets with torches in their hands.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like at this point, maybe that's what people needed to see, that racism is not dead. Racism is still very much alive. There are still absolutely people who want physical violence and who
But racism was always there, but it was never allowed or accepted in such a mass demonstration.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
it was
And I
never
think that a lot of
accepted.
people didn't
There's
realize
always
that.
been racism. Okay, there's always been individual acts of racism. It happens, there's always been individual acts of intolerance and bigotry or in small groups, but never an organized march of this nature that groups of people accept as this is okay. It's not okay. It's not okay in any way, shape, or form. All right. Let's get to immigration. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Please call with your immigration questions, 1-800-529-5465. That is the number to call to get on the radio, 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Keisha. Keisha.
Hello?
Hi, Keisha.
Hi, I have a question.
Yes.
When I came in the U.S., I got my passport stamp. But I don't remember that little white thing that I put in the passport.
What do you mean?
My passport
They don't give the little white thing anymore.
No, I'm talking at the time when I came in.
All right, but you have your passport's lost, or it's the little white thing. By the way, is the I-94.
Both of them. I can't find the passport.
You can't find anything. All right. So and you need it now to adjust your status. Is that your issue?
Yes.
All right. So you're going to need to do. I would do both. I was going to say one of two, but I would actually do both. You do what's called the CBP FOIA, Customs Border Patrol FOIA. Ask them to send you.
Could you repeat that, please?
I can repeat that. You do what's called this Customs and Border Patrol FOIA, Freedom of Information Act request. You do it by letter form to the airport in which you entered the United States to see if they have their entry, your entry. And you also do what's called an I-102 application for replacement I-94. You're going to need one. You're going to need one or both of those documents that they send to you to adjust your status.
Okay.
I would suggest you, Keisha, one, that you are going to not be able to do the Customs and Border Patrol FOIA if you don't know what it is or because it's done by letter. There's no form for it. And two, that if you do not give exact information on the I-102, you will be denied and you're going to waste 6-9 months waiting for something that never comes. I would strongly urge you to have a lawyer. I'm telling you, it's not that easy to get these replacements.
Okay.
Hold on one second. 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Call now with your immigration question, 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Tania. Tania.
Hi, good afternoon, Brad.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm calling to ask a question, right? My question is my affidavit of support. He's just a bit concerned because he's saying that he has just put in his foreign citizenship. So he's wondering if he could still go ahead and be my affidavit of support without it being a problem.
Yeah, no problem. You can do an affidavit of support as a green card holder or as somebody who has a pending citizenship. It's not a problem at all.
Okay, all right. Thank you so
And it
much.
won't affect his citizenship in any way, shape, or form.
Okay,
all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. This is the Brad, I was going to say Brad and Squeeze show, but Squeeze isn't here. It's Brad sans Squeeze when Squeeze is not here. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Call now, 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Anthony. Anthony.
Hey, good afternoon, Brad. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon. What's happening?
All right, so I'm giving a quick question. I have a brother that's in Jamaica and is looking to get documentation to travel. And I have a father that's currently in the country, that's looking for documentation to travel. How would I be able to go about that? Or what would be the best way to go about that?
You have a father in the United States who wants to travel? Is that your question?
As in, he doesn't have his paperwork.
He doesn't have a green card. Are you a citizen?
Yes.
All right. How did he come to the United States?
I was born here.
No, not you. Him.
Oh, him. He traveled by ship when he was back in his days.
All right. So he may or may not be eligible to adjust because he probably came here as a crewman. And if you come as a crewman, you're ineligible to adjust unless you're 245I eligible. You cannot file for him unless he's 245I or unless you're in the military or former military, because he would have to go home, and if he goes home, he can't come back for a decade, and you can't do a provisional waiver for him. So I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether or not you can help him. I think what should happen.
I do have a brother that was in the military, though.
Okay, and your brother's a citizen as well?
Correct.
Okay, so then he should be the one who should be filing for him, because then we can get him what's called the parole in place. So if you're being filed
Parole
for
in placement?
Not parole in placement, it's parole in place. It's a document that you can.
Okay.
It's a document that you can get if you're in the military or former military for your father, your mother, your spouse, to give them an entry document when they otherwise don't have one, and then that would allow them to adjust their status here. So it's not going to be you who sponsors them, it's going to be the brother. You know what happened, Jen? 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. We seem to be having some difficulties here. I'm going to try to get back on the radio. I believe I am
we
now.
hear you.
There.
Yep.
We hear you.
Did you hear me the whole time?
No.
No, you did not. That's weird. But now we're back. All right, so where did I get cut off?
You're going to need a paper.
It's called a parole in place.
I'm not sure if Anthony's on the line anymore.
No,
but
Anthony
I did
left.
tell him to call back.
Yeah, okay. So we got disconnected a little bit, a little disconnection issue here from the Hamptons. I will be back, by the way, I'll be back in New York tomorrow, 9 a.m. Squeeze will be back with me at 9 a.m. as well. But as far as, what was it, Anthony, his brother is the one who needs to sponsor him, because the brother is the one who is in the military or former military. And those people who are in the military, former military, can get their parents and can get their spouse what's called a parole in place. And the parole in place allows for adjustment of status. I think this is Anthony again. Anthony,
Yes,
is
it
this
is.
you again?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we got
disconnected.
we got disconnected. So what I was saying, I'll say it again now, is your brother's going to file. He has to first apply for what's called a parole in place. The parole in place is it basically it's a document from the government says you made a legal entry when you never did, and it allows then to adjust status here. So you're going to need I would assume you're going to need the help of a lawyer, but we can certainly help you.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So hold on 1 second, okay? 1-800-529-5465. This is the Brad Son Squeeze Show. Squeeze will be back tomorrow. I think when I'm back in studio and Squeeze is back in studio, we'll be able to answer questions, but we'll probably have a little more fun. It's me just talking right now by myself with the whole crew's in the studio there, but I'm not seeing them. I don't see what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. So I'm just sitting here answering questions for one straight hour. 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. I have 12 open lines, so if you call, you will get on the radio. 1-800-529-5465. Marissa says I'm doing a great job. I thank you very much, Marissa. 1-800-529-5465. By the way, what was I going to say? By the way, if you want to come see me, I will be in the office, as I said, tomorrow. I will be there Wednesday. I am right now broadcasting from the Hamptons, but I will be back in the office tomorrow. I can also tell you that we are a full-service law firm. We handle not only immigration, it's personal injury, it's criminal defense, it's divorce, it's family law, it's tax debt relief. And everyone always says, hey, they call me on the radio and they say, hey, Brad, what's the telephone number? It's the same number you called on the radio. The same number I've been yelling for the last 25 years. 1-800-529-5465. Strong Manly Guy, do we have any questions online?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
If you and your child are in different states while filing, do you have to go in for an interview?
You should, yes.
How long does it take to get a response back from immigration if your lawyer is putting in a waiver for a client?
What's the waiver for?
I have no idea.
Waivers generally take about 6 months or so.
If you have overstayed on your visa, how long would it take for your mom to file for you if you are over the age of 21?
About 7 years.
If your wife is a citizen and she filed the I-130 for her husband in Africa, how long would it take for that husband to come to America?
It should not take more than a year if you do it right.
All right, last one for the moment. My mom is filing for me I-130. I'm an unmarried son of a United States citizen. How long do I have to wait for my I-30 to be approved?
The I-130 to be approved should be about 6-9 months. I see a question here from Stephanie Cooper. She says, I want to know if your mother's a U.S. citizen, your father's a Jamaican, what would that make the child of an American? A Jamaican. And the child, you're a U.S. citizen, your mother's a U.S. citizen, your father's a Jamaican. If your mother's a U.S. citizen and you live, and the child lives with the mother, the child's a U.S. citizen.
Can you file the I-130 without a lawyer?
Yeah, you could also operate with on your body without a doctor or anesthesia, and the only person I've ever seen do that successfully is Rambo.
That's actually, since you can't see what we're doing here, we're actually performing surgery on Dan right now.
That's why he's been so
Wait,
quiet.
is it self-surgery? What is going on over there with you and Dan? What is the surgery that he actually needs?
Where is sex change, Dan?
Yeah, let's not get into my identity politics.
Yes.
Over here.
I just put a little mask over his head, and he went straight to sleep, and then Kyle went to work. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, my God. It's too funny. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. And it is 12:30. I do got to remind everybody, this is brought to you by USA Credit Repair, the only credit repair company you will ever need in your entire life. Trust me, it will be the only the credit repair company you will ever need in your entire life. And the telephone number for USA Credit Repair is 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. That is our new. What's going on here? Why is everybody playing with the board?
Small glitch.
What's the glitch? What's the glitch?
You want to make sure you could see yourself live on YouTube. But
I see myself. Don't worry.
Perfect.
I'm good. 1-800. I lost my train of thought. USA Credit. Let's start again. All right. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. It really is the key. All right. I mean, if you want beautiful credit, and your credit is something less than beautiful, and less than beautiful is less than 700, they will give you a money-back 90-day guarantee that if they do not raise your credit in 90 days, your money's back. And the telephone number to call for USA Credit Repair, it's 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177. 1-800-872-7177. By the way, guys, did you ever meet anybody who's actually gone through USA Credit Repair?
Have you?
Have you? I'm asking, have you?
I'm assuming they're all in such great places now that they're just above us.
You have not met anybody. I have met them.
I've met people. Yeah.
I have met them. And to a person, they said, my credit went up. At least the people I've spoken to. My credit has gone up. They did a fantastic job. I'm now able, I even spoke to one guy who said, now I'm able to buy my house, which he wasn't able to before. I don't know, he couldn't get a mortgage, I guess, or something. So they really do help people put that, and they help people and help people into a better financial situation. So give them a call.
You don't even realize how much bad credit affects you.
Oh, I realize it all day. I realize it all day. I realize it all day long. It's like the cancer that kills from within.
Exactly.
1-800-872-7177. 1-800-872-7177. Who's writing? Brad said around 9 months, I believe. What is the question?
Oh, that was for the I-130. How long did he have to wait for it to get approved?
It takes about 9 months or so, correct, give or take. 1-800, okay, so...
I heard 9 months, I thought something else.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's around the same time it took for Dan to be born. Okay, the I-130 at Dan's birth took about the same amount of time. All right, 1-800, all right, USA Credit, 1-800-872-7177. Let's get back to immigration. This is the Brad Son Squeeze Show. I seem like low energy today. Or is it just me? Maybe I need to get back to New York to get back in the groove.
I was just about to say, we miss you too much.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
Yeah, I think I got to get back to New York to get back in the groove here. Let's go to Wesley.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm calling from my brother-in-law.
Your brother-in-law, what's up?
His sister filed for him, and his paperwork was in Jamaica, but he live up here, and him do a reverse, and he mess up him work. Him do the interview, and him don't get through.
Why didn't he get through on the interview? Do you believe?
Well, the law didn't pay the $1,000, whatever.
All right, so your question is one second. So your question.
Wrap him up.
All right.
And the liar.
All right, so
he messed up.
all right, so basically, what I'm hearing, and just correct me if I'm wrong, what I'm hearing is your brother-in-law went for an interview. It all got messed up.
Yeah.
The lawyer robbed him, and now you need help. Is that correct?
Yeah, he need help.
Okay, so there's really, one second, Wesley. Okay, I understand he didn't get through, but there's no question in there. You didn't ask me anything. So hold on 1 second, and let's make an appointment, and let's get to the bottom of this, and then we'll figure it out. So hold on 1 second. All right. That was just basically a statement, and the man needs help, but that was not there was no question in there. 1-800, and did you find a question in that at all?
I did not.
Okay, good. 1-800-5, just double checking, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. That is the number to call to get on the radio, 1-800-529-5465. Nicola Jackson says, Brad, you were born with your credit score over 800. No, I wasn't, because I don't think you don't get a credit score until you get some sort of credit. So actually, I was born with 0 credit score. John.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Yeah. Quick question for you, Brad. After, I must say good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. I came here in 2007.
Okay.
I came here on a fiancé visa.
Okay.
Right. Now I want to file for my citizenship, and my wife giving me a heart problem. So I'm saying to you, suppose I go and file for myself, and it come to the test that they call her or, get in contact with her, and she say, oh, he married to me for the green card.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a problem?
Did you marry her for the green card?
No, I did not.
So then there's no problem. You've been married for over a decade already. You don't have to. You don't have to stay married to her. You can get a divorce. You can move on with your life if you're unhappy.
Okay.
All right. Hold on if you need help. Hold on. 1-800-529-5465. He didn't like that. I mean, he was like, okay, but
I think he wanted you to tell him
what?
To go work it out with his wife. Because sometimes you do that.
I know, but no, because
you don't have to.
No. You don't. At this point, just move on. You unhappy? All right. I'm saying they've been married 10 years. He doesn't, there's no immigration, issues right now there for him. 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Nicola Jackson has been watching long enough to say, you don't need your wife, right? 1-800-529-5465. Let's go. Here's my little mouse. Jody.
Hi, I have a question. I came here legally. I have a green card. I went to the immigration thing to get my citizenship. I got a letter to do my interview, but unfortunately I couldn't make it for the interview, so I wrote a letter saying that I couldn't make it for them to give me another date. How long do they normally take to give you another date?
90 days.
90 days?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. If you haven't heard in 90 days, come see me. Clunk. 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 1-800-529-5465. That's a number for Spar and Bernstein. It's not just immigration, it's personal injury. I am very proud of the fact that we just settled a case about 10 days ago for a package in excess of $4.5 million for a woman who got hit as a pedestrian in a crosswalk in Brooklyn. She was severely injured, and our lawyers at Spar and Bernstein did a fantastic job. Obviously, prior successful results don't guarantee a similar outcome, but certainly I want you to think of Spar and Bernstein not just as immigration lawyers, but as really good personal injury lawyers. God forbid you get injured in an accident, or God forbid you're on a construction accident, something falls on you, you fall. You should be thinking Spar and Bernstein. There was a very, very serious accident in Queens about 3 weeks ago. It was on the news. A guy jumped a divider. They were drunk. People were dead. Other people were injured. Unfortunately, 2 of the injured people were people who listen to this radio show on a regular basis. And they never needed the services of a lawyer ever in their lifetime, but they were smart enough to have saved the telephone number. And this was a very high-profile accident case because it was all over the news, and everybody was severely injured. And they had lots of ambulance chasers calling them, which is illegal, by the way. They had lots of people in their ear saying, go here, go there, go here, go there. Lots of people in their ear who may or may not have their best interests in heart. But what they did, which was very, 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 very smart, and what they did, which was very, very, very proactive, is years ago, they told me, not even happened recently, years and years ago, they saved my telephone number in their telephone. They had it for over 6 years in their phone. Never used it, ever. Never needed to use it. Never had a criminal issue. Never had an immigration issue. Never needed a divorce. Never needed any tax problems. Never got into an accident. And, because I visited this person in the hospital. And he said to me, I never thought ever I would ever need to call. But, one day I was listening to you, Brad, and I saved the telephone number, and it just sat there. And we were driving on the Grand Central Parkway. We were doing our regular speed, nothing out of the ordinary, and a car just crossed the divider and rammed them head on at 6 in the morning. They were going off for a weekend getaway. Never thought this would ever happen to them, ever. And then next thing you know, people are dead. People are severely injured. People's lives have changed forever. Forever. I don't know if this person's ever going to walk again. I don't know if this person's ever going to be able to do the things that they did before. But what they did one day was save our telephone number, because they never knew if fate would call on them one day that they would need a really good lawyer, because fate calls on you when you least expect it. Fate calls on you when you're not thinking it's going to happen. But one of the things you can do is make sure that, God forbid, you need a good accident lawyer, a good construction accident lawyer, a good lawyer, period. A lawyer who's going to watch out for your interests, not the law firm's interests. A lawyer who's going to watch out for your family, not the family of insurance companies. A lawyer who's going to make sure that you are well taken care of under the law, and that your medical bills and that your other bills and your lost wages, they're all taken care of. But you have to have our telephone number saved, because if you don't know who to call, when to call, and how to call when fate comes knocking on your door, or come knocking on your friend's door, or come knocking on your family member's door. Because when fate knocks on your door, you're not in the right frame of mind. You're not thinking properly. You're not saying to yourself, oh, I got that number saved. No. You are preoccupied with a million other external forces hitting you all at once, and you make bad decisions. And one of the most important decisions you will ever make in your lifetime, trust me when I tell you this, trust me when I tell you this, one of the most important decisions that anyone will ever make is who will be your lawyer when fate knocks on your door. And that could be immigration knocking on your door. That could be a car slamming into your door. That could be something falling on your head and slamming into your body at a construction site. That could be you in the wrong place at the wrong time. And everyone knows what that means. So please, please, please make sure, listen, I'm not going to be presumptuous and say I'm the only good lawyer in the entire world. I'm not. And I'm not going to be presumptuous and say I'm the only good law firm in the entire world. I'm not. But I can tell you we are good. We're very good. And, you know, although prior successful results don't guarantee a similar outcome, I think, you know, $4.5 million for somebody who saved our number, it's a pretty good outcome. 1-800-529-5465. The best way to save our telephone number is to lock it in your phone, and the best way to lock it in your phone is to dial it. You pick up your phone, you dial the number, you hang up, you have really good lawyers saved. The Spar and Bernstein lawyers, Brad Bernstein's. However you want to put it in your phone, Spar and Bernstein, Brad Bernstein, the lawyer from the radio, lawyer from Facebook, the lawyer from YouTube, whatever it is. However you want to call me, it's fine, but make sure you got a good lawyer. Save it, dial it, hang up. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Pick up the phone, dial the number, hang up. Be the best 10 seconds you ever spent in your entire life. God forbid fate calls on you. You don't call this number now, God forbid. How's that? Call this number now, God forbid fate calls on you later. Save it in your phone. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. You should have it saved. I can't stress it enough. Let's go to Lamin. Lamin.
Hello, Brad. I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife is a U.S. citizen, and I already filed for I-130. I got it approved. But I I just do the adjustment of status for the green card.
Right.
But I've already, I have like traffic violations. My question is, will this affect my adjustment of status?
What are the what kind of violations you're talking about? Traffic violations? Just like running a red light or something? Speeding?
No, it says I turned on the wrong lane.
You turned into a wrong lane? Yeah, that's not going to cause a problem with you adjusting your status. You're allowed to be a bad driver and get a green card. What you're not allowed to be is a bad citizen. But you turned into the wrong lane. That's just being a bad driver. Don't worry about it.
All right, thank you.
But if you need help, hold on one second. 1-800-529-5465. By the way, that's the number to get on the radio as it is to save the number, as it is to call to schedule an appointment. Strong, manly guy, what do we got in social media?
My priority date is February 2017. How long do you think the wait is for the interview in Miami, Florida? The interview was ready to be scheduled from April.
I don't think you're going to get scheduled until October. My guess. Maybe before, but my guess would be October.
My sister put her paperwork in before she is out of status. Does it hurt or help? She's married to a U.S. citizen. How long will it take to get the green card?
Makes no difference as long as it wasn't done within the first 90 days of her entry into America. Would you believe it hurts you to put in your papers while you're in status within your first 90 days of legal entry? That would get you denied, but you overstaying for 10 years doesn't get you denied. Pretty stupid, huh?
Surprising.
Yeah.
What if your wife is going to be a citizen in less than 9 months? Will it take 9 months to get that person their I-130 approved?
No, file the I-130 now. Take the same amount of time. Should be approved by the time your wife becomes a citizen. File it together.
What are some of the things to expect when they call you for an interview in Ghana?
Who's sponsoring you?
I have no idea.
Right. Well, you should expect an immigrant visa if all goes well, but I need to know a lot more about what you're doing.
All right, last question for the moment. Oh, wait, no, not the last, second to last. If a child gets her citizenship now, how will it take her to file for their mom and dad, even though neither is in the United States, without papers?
The child's a U.S. citizen. How old is the child? Over 21, I assume?
Probably.
And the parents are here in the United States without papers, assuming that they came on legal visas and the child is now a son or daughter or a U.S. citizen over the age of 21. Should take about 6 to 8 months to adjust your status.
All right, and here's our final question.
Final question.
This goes back to the I-130 taking 9 months to be approved. Mm-hmm. He said that he's been waiting 13 months and it's not coming through. Do you know why?
No, but he should come in to our office and we'll figure it out.
1-800-529-5465.
That is correct. 1-800-529-5465. I think tomorrow maybe we'll try to get some attorneys on the radio show with us. I don't know who's going to be around tomorrow. Maybe we'll get Paul Hirsch from our criminal defense department. You know, he's been working on a lot of serious federal criminal cases. Maybe we'll get David Moreno from our criminal defense department. He's been all over the place on some serious...
Can I sneak in another question?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hey, guys, I'm so busy here at work, I didn't have time to tune in at 12 and miss my answer. If you and your child are in different states while you are filing, do you have to do an interview?
Yes.
All right.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. I wonder who. Maybe we'll get Megan in from our family law department. We've been talking a lot and handling a lot of what's called SIJ cases, special juvenile immigrant cases. Basically, if you are a child under the age of 21 or you know of a child under the age of 21 and they are living with either one or none of their biological parents, they conceivably could be eligible for a special juvenile immigrant visa to be able to get a green card. Every child under 21, if you know of this child, don't let this child grow up and not have a green card. Come in and speak to us and see if we can take advantage of this program, the Special Juvenile Immigrant Program. Let's go to Tijani. Tijani.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. What can I do to help you?
Okay, my question is this. My brother just come to United States with a visa. When he come to the airport, I think so, I don't know, they have a little issue. The I-94, they didn't give it to him. They take the I-94 back. Then they give him almost 1 month to stay in the country. If he overstay, do he can get an adjustment or not?
I don't know because they don't give I-94s at the airport anymore, so I'm not sure what you're referring about. They did give him 1 month to stay in America.
Yes,
it's
sir.
possible that they put a notation that he's ineligible to adjust his status or extend his status. I'm not exactly sure how he would be adjusting his status. Is he getting married?
Oh, yeah, if he's getting married.
Okay. Does he have a bona fide woman to marry? A bona fide marriage, loving marriage to get married to?
Yeah.
Yes? All right. Let him come in. I want to see the notation in the passport, and then I can give him more advice.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Thank you very much.
Hold on. 1-800-529-5465. That is the number for Spar and Bernstein. Tomorrow, folks, after this show, I'm packing up, and I'm coming back to New York, at least for a few days. I'll be in the office tomorrow, 9 a.m., Squeeze will be with me. We will have the whole crew there. It's going to be like a family reunion. Right?
We're so excited.
Except none of us look like each other.
We're getting the band back together.
The band is getting back together. We're putting the band back together by popular demand. I like that. The band is coming back together. It's about time.
The reunion
tour. The reunion tour tomorrow, the Brad and Squeeze show. 1-800, by the way, Squeeze must have had some weekend. I got to hear about this weekend because he called me from Jamaica at this number I don't know. And he goes, oh, this is the number at my house. I never used the number. And I go, why are you calling me from a landline? He goes, I lost my cell phone over the weekend.
I was just
so I'm like,
he lost his phone.
Yeah, so I can only imagine the trials and tribulations of Squeeze over the weekend. He has no idea where his cell phone is.
How many stories do you think he'll be able to tell us?
Oh, forget it. Tomorrow we may not be answering any legal questions, So, it just may be me and Squeeze shooting the breeze. I don't know yet. All right. 1-800-529-5465. We're going to get out of here. I do have to remind everybody that Spar and Bernstein is a full-service law firm, and whether it's immigration, as we said, personal injury, automobile accidents, construction accidents. We have a fantastic department in construction accidents, criminal defense, serious criminal issues. We have two really good criminal defense attorneys in Paul Hirsch and David Moreno. Tax debt relief with Carmela. Matrimonial with Megan and Kristen, and of course, it's so important, these special juvenile immigrant visas. But we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to be back in New York. Squeeze will be back in New York. Everyone have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good job, guys, in the studio. Thanks for everything.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual individuals.